Hello and welcome to episode 2 of my Let's Play. Today I think I'll be doing some home improvement and a few other various things. So I'm actually gonna kinda cheat and use this as part of my Stone Age guide, so watch out for that when it comes out. Now here's something that I mentioned in the guide, but I haven't actually tried. When you find mushrooms, you have to cut them like that. And the brown mushrooms I think you can eat raw, but the red mushrooms are poisonous. So I'm gonna see if I can eat this one after I cook it. This is some never before seen testing, at least from me. I don't know how much I have to cook it. I'll get it to medium. Okay, now what I want to do is start making some mud house. Because this isn't a house at all, and eventually I want to have this actually inside of my house. I think I'll also try glass making soon, but not yet. And then I could have a glass ceiling, possibly. No, I would want a thatch roof. I could have windows though. So, to make mud, let me make a shovel first. To make mud, what you want to do is gather some dirt and some straw and combine them in equal proportions. So that's what I'm gonna do. Then I'll show off what you can do with mud bricks and also another form of housing, which is wattle and daub. Wattle and daub is basically your run-of-the-mill mud hut, but I guess it's some more formal name for it. But for that you take some sticks and you craft a little frame for the mud to lather on. I'll show you right now. Let's keep half of those. And let's make 4 of these. So, this might be a little multi-episode endeavor, but I'm gonna start it out today. I don't know if I'm actually going to use the wattle and daub. I think I'd prefer a mud brick house, but mud bricks melt in the rain unless they're covered by a roof. So I can't exactly do that yet. So this wattle and daub, let me show you how it looks. It acts, what did I just do? Waypoint. Well, I just found that hotkey by accident. So this acts the same way as a fence. You know, you can't jump over it. Hey, this actually looks pretty neat. Maybe I'll use it as a doorway. But if you actually want to use it for its correct purpose, I guess I'll use all my sticks. You can place it like that, and then you take some mud and lather it on, which I guess I'll make some mud right now. For the mud, you need to take your ceramic bucket, which I showed you how to make earlier in the Stone Age guide. And you're going to want to take an equal proportion of straw and dirt. It will use an equal proportion, so you don't have to... Stupid dirt. You don't have to actually use an equal amount when you throw it. Let's try that again. So there we go. For each straw you use, or each dirt you use, you get 2 mud. So with the 32 that I used there, I got 64 mud. And it didn't use all my straw. It just used the 1-to-1 proportion. So that's how that works. Now you can lather the mud onto here. I'm not going to do it on there because that looks pretty cool as a little doorway, saloon style. But here's what it looks like when you lather it on. It's looks like mud cakes basically. Now, another thing you can do with your mud, instead of lathering it onto the wattle, you can make mud bricks, which is just crafted by having one of these in your inventory. And they start out wet. You have to lay them out to dry. These ones have been here for a while, so they're dry. But let me make, I don't know, 32 of these. And I'll lay them out on the ground. 4 at a time. Okay, and to pick up your dried mud bricks, you can just punch the block that they're on, and it'll give you all of them at once. To make an actual brick you build with, you just do that. So as you saw, the dried mud bricks were a lighter color than the wet ones. That's how you can tell they're finished. Hopefully this area doesn't rain, but you know what, maybe I'll make a little bit of a straw roof right now. I don't have enough straw for it, so I hope I don't get killed looking for straw. And in case you haven't noticed, I like playing on moody, so you're gonna have to get used to that. Moody brightness. Is there any straw for me to get? Maybe I'll just sleep through the night. So I'll show off basically what you would want your mud structure to look like if you build with mud bricks. If you live somewhere where it can rain, which hopefully you do. There's nothing on those bushes. If you live somewhere where it rains, which hopefully you do, the rain will destroy your mud bricks and turn them into dirt. Unless you have a roof. Now roofs will block rain for you. And the easiest one to make is the thatch roof, which is 2 straw blocks and a stick. I need more sticks. Where's an axe when I need one? Oh God! I got lucky there. Alright. I wasn't paying attention. Super lucky. So, let's get some branches. Now, one thing I learned from the person who works on the mod the most, Duncleosteus, he says that for trees like this, there's a bug where your whole axe will be used up chopping down the tree, and the whole tree will also fall down, but you only get logs for the durability you used. So if you don't have enough durability to get logs from the whole tree, you should break the branches. Well, the hitbox can be difficult to find. I don't know which one I'm hitting right now. Also, I think it just gives more wood in general if you do it this way. But I'm not sure about that. So I'm going to break some of the branches first before I chop this stump. I don't know which branch I'm breaking. Now that's something that could be improved. And as you can see, my axe is almost already depleted, probably because I'm using sedimentary for my tools. Even though there's no real indication of it, the type of rock you use does affect how good your stone tools are. I won't really get much if I chop the tree itself, so I'll get more branches. Okay. Only 3 sticks from that? Well, I guess I better make some sticks then. If you make poles by carving the logs with a knife, you can get 2 sticks per pole. Okay. So, now that I have these, I can make thatch roofs. You get 1 per straw block that you use. Okay. So now, I think I ought to start laying down my brick house. I wonder how it will look. Now, placing the roof can be a bit difficult, but I watched Junk's Let's Play, and it seems the easiest way is to do this. And the hitbox looks a little weird, but you want to look at the thatch roof until you see the outline of a Minecraft block. Click the correct side that you want to place on. The placement isn't as you would expect. It's based on the Minecraft block. This, if I do it this way, it will point into my other roof like that, which probably could look okay on a corner, but I don't want that right now. So always make sure you're facing the right way when you place these, and looking at the correct face of the block also. There. Now, an interesting way I saw Dunk build up his roof was like this. He had... Oh, that's completely wrong. What's the best way to break these anyhow? That was a mistake. But yeah, you want to build up your roof like this, and it doesn't need any supports, although it would make sense to have some if you like your buildings to make sense. So later on you could probably put planks or something underneath these to at least make it look like you have something holding up the straw. I want to make these taller because it looks cool. Dunk wasn't kidding when he said you barely get anything from these. Alright, that's going to look pretty cool, I think. Once I get the whole thing, my bed will be in the corner. Can I put torches on this? I think so. Let's make some more sticks. Alright. This is a bit of a long video. This will take a long time to process in Shotcut. Anyway, if you want to see what a Wattle and Daub house looks like, watch Dunkuliasius Let's Play of TFC Plus. He's the main developer and it's pretty good so far, his Let's Play. So I recommend checking it out. Let's see. I don't know if I should end it now or what. What's with this graphic? Interesting. Just that one is like that. What will it look like if I have a corner one? Oh god. It's trying hard, it really is. Trying to think of what should be a corner. Trying to think how I want this to be. I wonder if I'm just gonna have like a flatter roof instead of the style of roof that Dunk has, and I'll have corners, and then like the middle part of the roof will be thatch, straw blocks I mean. I don't know, I'll think about the design of the house later, but for now I think this is probably gone long enough. So I'll see you all next time. Peace.